Okay, what are the pros and cons of going into liquidation? So listen, I'm going to start with some of the disadvantages, because going into putting your company into liquidation, it's not the golden bullet. There's some downside to that. You may be asked to repay directors' loans if you go into liquidation and you owe the company money. So that's where the insolvency practitioner, once you put you into liquidation, is going to go, Mr. Director, you owe the company 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 pounds. We want you to pay immediately. A lot of directors aren't prepared for that. You're going to be investigated is another disadvantage of going into liquidation. Typical props. When you put your company into liquidation, the insolvency practitioner is duty bound to investigate the conduct of the director or directors in the previous 3 years to the liquidation. So everything you do is going to be scrutinised. Money taken out, assets sold. Everything's going to be looked at. There's nothing that can be swept under the carpet. If you've got any losses in the business and you use them for tax purposes, well, if you liquidate your business, they disappear. And you can't use those tax losses going forward if you set up a new company. Listen, an obvious one is creditors lose money. Your suppliers might not get paid. The HMRC might not get paid. The banks might not get paid. Investors might not get paid. Serious stuff to think about. Another big one that people don't think about is if you've signed a personal guarantee and you place your company into liquidation, well, that personal guarantee is going to be called upon. So when you go into liquidation, the institution that's lent you the money or the supplier that's give you the goods and asked you to sign a PG are going to give you notice saying, I want my money back. That's some of the benefits of liquidation. When you go into liquidation as a company, all your unsecured debts from a business, they get written off. So your bounce back loan or your C-bills gets written off. Supplier debts could be written off. Money that you owe to the revenue, PAYE, VAT, corporation tax, that gets written off in a liquidation. Listen, it's a fresh start. When your business is struggling financially, directors' heads can be all over the place. They're doing absolutely everything bar what they should be doing, which is focusing on growing the business. So when you get into liquidation, you get a bit of clearer headspace. Might be on a new venture, might be on the same venture, you might pre-pack the business. It might be going self-employed or getting a job again. But it clears that fog up in your head. It brings an end to that company. Another good thing about liquidation is your employees can claim redundancy. So when your company goes into formal liquidation, your employees, even if there's no money in the company, can make a claim from the redundancy payments office and get their redundancy pay to help them going forward, and all the statutory pay. I think one of the main things is, if you're thinking about closing your business, you need to understand everything. Yes, there's going to be some reasons to do this. There's going to be some advantages. Might be the best thing for you to do. But don't become blind to the downside of things. And if you're searching out there for an insolvency professional, just be careful if it's all sunshine and roses. Make sure you get a balanced opinion. If you need a chat, my name's Chris Worden. My meeting link will be in the comments section below. Thank you.